Alright, welcome back to the next lesson in the Next Gen Garage series. Today we're going to talk about the final drive ratio. And basically this is your gearing in the car. So right now it's at a 406, so we're going to go out and we're going to see exactly where it's taking us. And I'm going to do all these tests in fourth gear as we're going around the track. So let's go out and we'll get an idea of what we're at for gear. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch our tap. Lap until you get up to speed. And as you come down the front stretch, that's where it's going to be very noticeable. So the 406 is getting up to just a little over 9,000 RPM coming down at the end of the straightaway. Change to the gearing. Now gearing's kind of an oddball because of the way it looks. You got to think backwards. So going into the chassis, we're going to go back down to our gear or our final drive ratio. Right now we're at a 406 to 1. And the way gear ratios work is higher gears are generally indicated by lower numbers. And lower gears are indicated by higher numbers. So it's backwards from what you would think it would be, but that's how it works. So what we're going to do is right now we're at a 406 in fourth gear. We're actually hitting the red line. We're getting up to 9,300 RPM. So if we make this number bigger, it's actually going to make the car red line much sooner in the straightaway. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from a 406 down to a 392. This should make us a little taller gear, so we shouldn't hit as much RPM in the straightaway. It'll also slow down how fast we accelerate. The lower gears will usually accelerate faster, but you're more likely to spin the wheels. Higher gears generally tend to give you a little bit more leeway and tire spinach coming out of the corner or coming off from a stop, but you're going to take longer to get up to speed, but you're going to get to a higher speed if you got the room to do it. So we're going to come up to speed again. We're going to run a couple of laps just to make sure we get up to maximum speed. Now before we were hitting about 9,300 straightaway. Barely hit 9,000 straight away. We have to lift, so and then of course we spin the damn thing.
But right here.
We broke the car, so that's basically what we're running into there. So gearing will also affect handling a little bit, but for the general rule, it's going to basically affect your speed down the straightaways and whatnot. So to recap, the lower the number, the higher the gear, or the faster the top speed that you're capable of hitting, but it's going to take you a little longer to get there. It's not going to accelerate as fast. Also, the higher gears will give you a little better fuel mileage. Lower gears will do the exact opposite. You don't get quite as good a fuel mileage. You accelerate faster, get up to speed quicker, but you don't get up to as high a speed. So basically that's kind of your gear ratio in a nutshell. And just for giggles, we're going to put everything back how it originally was and move on to the next lesson. We'll see you then.